but I'm forcing you to feel me. Word life. This is basic thug.
In 2002, the immortal Hulk Hogan made his return to WWE after a near-decade absence.
You people turned on me. I'm the reason all you people are here. There's nobody that's a bigger icon than I am. And there'll never, ever be a bigger star than Hollywood Hulk Hogan. If you smell Hulk Hogan and The Rock in the same ring,
it's as if time has stood still.
Taking exception to the icon's egotistical claims, the Great One would issue a challenge the WWE Universe would never forget.
how do you feel about headlining one more WrestleMania with The Rock?
Oh my God!
It'll be a pleasure to kick your ass at WrestleMania. Good luck, because you're gonna need it. Not as much as you, brother.
Oh, wait a minute, brother! The Rock just drilled Hollywood Hogan!
All these millions and millions of fans who were my fans first are gonna see me kick your candy ass at WrestleMania. There is no way The Rock's not gonna walk into WrestleMania, the biggest match ever. Whoop your candy ass. 1, 2, 3.
The Rock and Hogan! A match that the world thought would never happen. This is WrestleMania, baby!
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the New World Order, weighing 280 pounds, Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can love him or you can hate him. There are a lot of fans that love this legendary figure. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, returning to Toronto, and perhaps the greatest icon in the history of sports entertainment, preparing to meet the future of this industry.
Oh, this is so special, JR. This is so unique. I mean, this truly is a dream match, and we're going to actually get to witness it here tonight. We're going to get to see it. The Rock versus the immortal Hulk Hogan.
In its history, over 500,000 fans have seen WrestleMania in the past 17 years. And since its inception, this man has headlined 9 of those events.
From Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, The Rock.
The People's Champion, The Rock. His career was thankfully salvaged, no thanks to the NWO. But as chaotic and controversial as that moment was, King, we're seemingly past that now, where no one would put that moment away, because we'll never forget it. But this is about two, well, the word icon is used a lot.
JR, it's like in the jungle. Survival of the fittest. The old lion, the leader of the pack. And then along comes the young lion who wants to take his place. What's going to happen here tonight?
That's a great question, and we're about to find out. Many of the crowd chanting for The Rock. Quite frankly, many of the crowd chanting for Hogan. A mixed reaction here at WrestleMania. I can tell you, we were talking to The Rock earlier today, and he said he was a big Hulkamaniac as a young man. And look at the flashbulbs. This is a WrestleMania moment. Never before, and dare I say it, never again will we see such a matchup with a magnitude as The Rock versus Hollywood Hogan. Icon versus icon.
You know, this all started when Hogan asked The Rock for a picture. And then
it'll be very interesting to see how the strategies of both men begin to unfold here as this match progresses.
I talked to The Rock earlier today, and I asked him, Rock, what are you going to do when those 24-inch pythons run wild on you? And The Rock said, I don't measure my arms, King. I just lay the smackdown with them.
Hogan is no stranger in laying down his own brand of smackdown on his opponents, especially with the NWO. The Rock is not letting this divisive crowd response get to him. He knows that he's in the ring with a veteran Hulk Hogan nonetheless.
You think The Rock expected a mixed reaction? Do you think Hulk expected a mixed reaction? I don't know what to expect, but I know we're witnessing history here tonight.
The crowd is letting everyone know that regardless of what colors he's wearing, that Hulkamania is still running wild.
That's hard to argue against, JR. This is amazing. Both these men are icons, trailblazers in their own right, but there can only be one winner here tonight.
That is such a cool move. I can smell what he's smelling. He's smelling victory here. Unbelievable impact there. Can he predicament? Two. No, somehow.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're gonna have to come up with something better than that if you want to beat Hulk Hogan.
Here he is. It doesn't get much closer than that.
Took it. Where is Hulk getting the strength from?
I just can't imagine the pain caused by something like that. Bam!
That elbow did some damage.
He's in control again. Is there going to be anything left of these competitors when this one's over? Charge him as guilty because that move is illegal.
You know, JR, years from now, people are going to be talking about this match. They're going to be saying, I was there. I witnessed The Rock and Hulk Hogan.
Hogan has had great success at WrestleMania in the past, except for the last time he was here at Toronto when Hogan lost to the Ultimate Warrior. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, in so many huge matches in his career, on any one night, he might be a veteran. But at this stage of Hogan's career, he'll pull out all the stops, and Hogan is saying to The Rock, great.
Look, there's not a bigger Rock fan than me. He's great. But when you walk into this arena and see 67,000 fans, you can thank that man, Hulk Hogan, right there.
This crowd is solidly behind Hogan. You can call it nostalgia if you must, but make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen. Hulk Hogan came to WrestleMania to prove that there is still fight left in that dog. Hogan will not go away quietly.
I don't know if this is nostalgia or what, JR, but the electricity of this crowd is amazing. No one does it better than The Rock.
A very clever move. What a smart athlete.
Watch it, watch it.
ruthlessness. These two men that draw up here, dropping the peoples of Bienvenue. Here's the cover.
Here is your winner,
What an emotional ride. Oh, what an epic match. But The Rock finally prevailing.
Oh, look at this, JR. Look at this face-off. Look at this sprawl again. Hulk Hogan on his feet. He's still staring into the eyes of The Rock. Are they going to go at it again? Look at this.
Hogan extending his hand. I don't know if you can trust him. I hate to say that. It's a fact, though. Well, I'll be damned, King. I'll be damned.
Oh, when's the last time you saw a class act like that, JR?
A handshake. And that's something you rarely see. And a handshake that will be remembered for years and years to come. On this night, at this magnificent event, the young lion, The Rock, has pulled it out over the veteran lion, Hulk Hogan.
Look at these fans, JR. They're on their feet. They're clapping. And I think they're fighting for both of these superstars.
As well they should.
When it first happened, I don't know what the hell happened to me. It felt like I'd been shot in the thigh.
Jericho's got the walls of Jericho on the game.
While one warrior mended his wounds, another shocked the world as Chris Jericho made history by beating both The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night to become the undisputed champion.
Y2J is the first undisputed champion.
As the best in the world reveled in his triumph, a forgotten hero re-emerged to reclaim his place on top of the mountain.
It has been 8 long months of hellacious rehabilitation.
Just in case you've forgotten, I am the game, and you can bet your ass I'm back.
With a newfound purpose, Triple H dominated at the Royal Rumble, securing an undisputed championship match at WrestleMania against the brash, outspoken champion.
I tried to tell you I was not a joke. I have beaten every superstar there is to beat.
And after aligning with Stephanie McMahon, Y2J appeared ready for the cerebral assassin, but no one should ever count out the King of Kings.
If you make it to WrestleMania as the undisputed champion, unfortunately for you, it will be time to play the game.
The following contest is for the undisputed WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger. From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 272 pounds, Triple H.
This could be a very momentous night for the challenger. His dreams could come true tonight, or his career, much like his left leg, could be shattered. The game, as we have been informed, that left claw hanging by a thread. But nothing on God's earth could have kept the game away from this match on this night against this man. champion in December, when on one night he defeated both The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Y2J knows how bad Triple H's quad injury was. What do you think is going through Triple H's mind? That's what he had, and he threw it all away.
Well, he's a better man for not being associated with that Jezebel, I'll tell you.
Oh, boy. Look at that. Oh, this should be an outstanding match.
This one is as complicated as they get, ladies and gentlemen. Triple H won the Royal Rumble, giving him a title shot against Y2J. One has to imagine that Stephanie's presence at ringside is a significant disadvantage for Triple H.
Well, the man threw his marriage away, JR. A lot of people call Stephanie evil, but let me just tell you, evil doesn't look that good.
Give me a break, King. Stephanie McMahon is a Jezebel, plain and the game. Pulling a page out of Ric Flair's book with a figure four.
Hey, be careful, Stephanie.
Wait a minute. She dug those fingernails right into the man's eyes.
Stephanie, look out! Oh, no.
Triple H with devious intentions.
I think I see a look of concern on Stephanie's face.
Stephanie got herself into this mess.
Oh, no! Don't you dare do it!
And Jericho with a missile drop kick that separated the game and his soon-to-be ex-wife.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
And Triple H rocks his opponent with the knee. This is why they call him the Game King. Triple H is the ultimate student of the game. The undisputed championship is on the line here at WrestleMania 18.
I think I see a look of concern on Stephanie's face. This can't be how she expected the match to go.
Stephanie got her.
Oh, no. He's going to pedigree him.
The Game going for the pedigree here.
Stephanie, look out.
A crippled man backdrop through a table. I think one man's career is destroyed as well. This could very well be the last time that we see the Game in a WWE ring. The neck breaker. 3. There's another great kick. He strikes his opponent with a swift flying forearm.
Back into the ring now.
4.
Triple H with a beautiful reversal.
Triple H suffered at the hands of Jericho last May. I'll never forget that, King.
It was a sickening sight to watch Jericho nearly end the career of Triple H. And it looks like he's looking to finish the job tonight at WrestleMania 18.
Chris Jericho put Triple H in the walls of Jericho on the announce table. Unbelievable.
Here is your winner.
This is as complicated as they get, ladies and gentlemen. Triple H won the Royal Rumble, giving him a title shot against Y2J. Triple H and Stephanie, who have been having marital trouble, one has to imagine that Stephanie's presence at ringside is a significant disadvantage for Triple H.
Well, the man threw his marriage away, JR. A lot of people call Stephanie evil, but let me just tell you, evil doesn't look that good.
Give me a break, King. Stephanie McMahon is a Jezebel, plain and simple. Have you forgotten that she is the game, pulling a page out of Ric Flair's book with a figure four?
Hey, be careful, Stephanie.
Wait a minute. She dug those fingernails right into the man's eyes.
Stephanie, look out! Oh, no.
Triple H with devious intentions.
I think I see a look of concern on Stephanie's face.
Stephanie got herself into this mess.
Oh, no! Don't you dare do it!
And Jericho with a missile dropkick that separated the game and his soon-to-be ex-wife.
Wow, he's still down after that.
Putting the knee to his opponent. The punch connects. And there's the Irish whip.
Oh, my gosh! His face was the first thing to hit the table.
This is why they call him the Game King. Triple H is the ultimate student of the game. The undisputed championship is on the line here at WrestleMania 18.
I think I see a look of concern on Oh, no! He's gonna pedigree him!
The Game going for the pedigree here.
Stephanie, look out!
A crippled man. Tap drop through a table. I think one man's career is destroyed as well. This could very well be the last time that we see the Game in a WWE ring.
And there's the flying forearm!
And he strikes with a quick kick.
5,
Tossed back in the ring now.
6.
Don't try to tell Jericho he's not the best in the world. He'll never believe you. One of the greatest superstars of all time. I'll give credit where it's due. Wow, Jericho is so slippery. Down he heads up. He whipped that one. Let's face it, JR. Y2J accomplished something that no man in history has ever done. He became the first ever undisputed champion, and he doesn't want to give that up.
And as you said earlier, King, Triple H might as well have a bullseye painted on his surgically repaired quad. Triple H exacting a measure of revenge.
Wait a minute. Stephanie's in the ring.
I think she's trying to get Jericho disqualified.
Oh, no, the refs took the chair. Now what are you going to do, Steph?
Uh-oh. Look at her face. And the Game getting nose to nose with a woman he was once happily married to.
Is the referee going to allow this?
Jericho with a scintillating chair shot right between the game's eyes.
I can't believe my eyes. I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
Didn't mean to do that. Without a doubt, he's going to need to see a chiropractor when he gets back in the locker room.
And there's a counter by Jericho.
What a shot.
Hey, quit that. Boy, he was able to reverse it. Get out of that. Oh, look at the emotion.
He fights it off. And Jericho gets taken down. A stiff blow with the knee.
Great counter. Stay down. Stay down. Oh, nice counter.
Not the most effective striking here. He's fighting back with all he's got. What a war.
What do we got here? Oh, did you see the way his head planted into the floor off that power hammer?
Putting the knee to his opponent.
What's going to happen now?
And there's a hard shot delivered by the game.
Triple H setting up something big. Oh, man, you take a shot like that, and you feel it for a week. We got to cover.
That's two.
Unbelievable.
Here is your winner and new undisputed WWE champion, Triple H.
The game. He had one good leg. He had the guts and desire. The game refused to quit. And the result is Triple H has become the undisputed champion.
He can barely stand, JR, but he still has the strength to raise the undisputed WWE Championship.
The game has endured the pain, the heartbreak, the frustration, the rehabilitation for what perhaps could have been his last match. What a display of courage. What a display of heart. We have a new undisputed WWE champion.